Alright, what's up boys? Today we're back on MX Bikes, and let's go! 2 uploads in a row, 2 days in a row uploading, let's go! No, but we are on 2022 High Point here as I jumped down the hill and almost missed the corner. But we are on 2022 High Point here, made by Ryder and the Aerial Track crew. This track's on MXB Mods. It is not on, oh no, I mean it's not on MXB Mods, it's on MXB Shop. Or MX Bike Shop, I think it is. And I will put the link for it down below. On MX Bike Shop, you have to pay for the track. So this track is $1.50. All the pro, or quote-unquote pro, the PDMX tracks are all $1.50 this year. So yeah, if you guys want to download the track, I will put the link in the description below to MX Bike Shop, and you guys can go give this thing a shot. But yeah, let me show you around here. Very different track this week, but we'll get into that later. Go inside here on this right-hander, go up this little, I don't know, scrub jump there, and then small little step up, hit the far, or middle line there, not far outside, so that you can get a good drive for this quad. But on the 250, I like to scrub, land right on top of it, and keep my momentum up, instead of trying to seat bounce it and send the quad, just so I can keep some speed and stuff up. And I tuck to the far inside, try to keep it far inside and avoid those big acceleration bumps there on the exit of that corner. It's kind of tough to keep it really tight there, but if you can, I think it does save you some time, and it's also more consistent because you're not going over those gnarly bumps. In the race here, I was going far inside in this corner, but I found out after the race that, as I messed it up, I was going to say it's way faster to go far outside. You can keep your momentum up better. I don't know why I was going far inside. It was kind of just like a in-the-moment thing. Like, I never even tried the outside. I saw everybody else doing it and going way faster than me, but I don't know, I never got around to trying it. And then back down the hill, super rough hill, important to get stopped for that. And then, yeah, final corner here. Not really the best track tour, as I was kind of talking too much there, but oh well, didn't really get all the corners, but you guys get the point. Anyways, like I was saying though, this track was a little bit different this week. I heard that Ryder only took a day to make this one. I'm not too sure if that's true or not, if that's just a rumor or what. But you can definitely tell it has a much different style to the other ones, especially like Thunder Valley and Fox, which in my opinion are his best ones. I actually really like this one because I won here. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the stream, I did win the overhaul here. Finally, right? It took me long enough, but yeah, I won the overall here finally. And yeah, I didn't really like it at first, but the more I played it, the more I started to like it and get used to it. I don't know, something about this track I'm good at, which is not good news for me because I think this is just a one-off track. Like, this isn't going to be how his tracks are normally made. I think they're going to be mainly like Thunder Valley, which is bad news for me because I freaking sucked at Thunder Valley. I don't know. Whoa! I'm down. Anyways, yeah, I suck at Thunder Valley. That's why it's going to suck if the rest of the tracks are like Thunder Valley. I don't know why. It's not like it's terribly difficult. I don't know. I did bad at Thunder Valley, and whenever I go back in testing to try it again, I ride pretty crappy. So for some reason I gel like with this track, which is not good news for me because, like I said, I don't think he's gonna keep making the tracks like this. But yeah, that's okay. I guess we'll try to practice some Thunder Valley this week. But yeah, I'm glad to have finally got a overall win. I'm not riding very good right now at all. I'm going to try and ride better. Maybe I can get a heater in for you guys here on the next lap. I'll try to go for a heater and kind of be more quiet. I'm still on a decent lap. I'm a 10th down on my best right now. Whoa. See if we can finish off this lap strong, as I almost crashed there. This track is pretty rough. It's very bumpy. It's even bumpy in the corners. I know a lot of people didn't like that about this track, like how bumpy it was in the corners. Whoa! But I don't know, for some reason I just gelled with it. But yeah, let's see if we can take far outside here without messing it up. It's kind of off track. I don't know why he made a line and didn't put the markers outside of the line, but if he... Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, coming around the last 2 corners here. We're 3/10 up. Still going to be a crappy lap, but that's okay. Maybe we can get a heater in at some point. The qualifying times here were, I think Jay ran like a 43 and I ran a 44. So yeah, the 47s are not getting it done. We're gonna have to pick up our game here. Anyways, in real life, motocross though has been getting pretty wild. I mean, I think both championships, right? They came into the day both 7 points back. Jet, obviously, Jet had last week had engine problems. His engine blew up at Redbud, and he had a DNF Moto 1. He went on to win Moto 2. But he came in, I think, 7 points back, maybe more, maybe 10, I don't know. But he definitely was not in the points lead anymore. And it's a shame because he was winning all the overalls. He could have been undefeated in terms of overalls, not motos, obviously, but overalls. But anyways, yeah, he came down. He came into Southwick like down 7 points. So did, oh my gosh, I was on a heater too. Oh well. So did Tomac on Sexton, and then yeah, that was a wild day of racing. I guess we can talk about 250s first. Jet was absolutely on it. He ripped Moto 1. Both motos he got amazing starts. And yeah, Hunter coming in with the red plate. And I think, I mean, he said, and he said a bunch of times that he didn't feel any pressure. In fact, he felt less pressure because he had the red plate. But I think anybody with the red plate is going to feel a little bit pressure and come into the race like a little bit differently with a little bit different of a mindset. Like no matter who you are, no matter how like ice cold you are, or no matter what you say, I think if you have the red plate, you're, I mean, whether it's even if it's subconscious, then I still think you're going to have a little bit different mindset. Anyways, yeah, he got bad starts in both motos, and you know, coming into the week, I thought he was gonna dominate Southwick because last year, I mean, Jet was obviously the fastest guy last year, and Hunter wasn't really doing anything last year. I don't know what was going on with him last year, maybe injury or something, but he wasn't really doing too much last year in terms of results and overalls and stuff. And then at Southwick, out of nowhere, he just got a 1-1 last year, and yeah, absolutely barked on the whole field. It was really surprising, and so I'm like, oh, he must be a good sand rider, and he must be really good at Southwick. So obviously for this year, I thought, yeah, he's going to dominate again, go 1-1 again. And yeah, I don't know if the pressure of the red plate got to him. Let me know what you guys think, if the pressure of the red plate got to him or what. Or he just wasn't in the right state of mind or what. But yeah, he got bad starts both motos and just couldn't work his way through the pack. He looked like he was struggling out there, very uncomfortable. And of course, his younger brother Jet, who else? I mean, if it's not going to be Hunter, it's going to be Jet. I mean, they're the two most, I mean, I think by far they're the fastest guys out there. Joe Shimoda's has his weeks though, and again, this week he was quick. Maybe he might be a future champion of the 250 class at some point. I don't think this outdoor season, just because I think Hunter and Jet are a little bit far out front, but definitely maybe next season or in Supercross when they have coasts and the competition's a little bit more split up, he could definitely get a chip. But yeah, of course his brother Jet dominates, goes 1-1, absolutely looks solid. Levi Kitchen looked good, but couldn't bring it to Jet, and so did Joe Shimoda, but I think Joe Shimoda didn't get very good starts. Oh, there's a 46, still not the best, but yeah, unfortunate for Hunter. But obviously the elephant in the room is the Styles Robertson and Hunter Lawrence incident. So if you guys don't know, well, if you guys haven't watched the race, go check that out and you guys can see for yourself. But if you guys don't know, Styles Robertson and Hunter Lawrence kind of got into it. So basically what happened was, I don't know if Styles Robertson cross-jumped or if Hunter ran into the back or jumped onto the back of Styles Robertson, or who was at fault or what, because the angle that they had wasn't the best angle and they didn't get the full incident. They just got the very end. So I'm not too sure if who was at fault really, or maybe it was just both of them or none of them, if maybe it was just a racing incident. But anyways, Hunter obviously felt like, I mean, Hunter ran into the back of Styles Robertson in the air, crashed, and was then proceeded to be run over by, not run over, but, you know, moved out of the way by a few riders, and then finally got back on the bike. But he obviously, oh my gosh, I was on a heater again, and I choked it, boys. Oh my gosh, that's my bad. But yeah, he obviously felt like Styles Robertson cross-jumped him, and so after Moto 1, he goes up to Styles Robertson and it starts yelling at him. You can obviously see that he's very, very angry, and he's putting his hands up, waving, and all that stuff. Like, just seems very visibly angry. And then he grabs Robertson's helmet and on the face of the helmet and just starts shaking his head around and like yelling at him still. And then Robertson obviously wasn't having any of it, so he does it back to Hunter, and then Hunter goes away on his bike, and Styles Robertson is still yelling at him, telling him to come back here, like if he wants it, come get it, and stuff like that. And yeah, so that was very, very interesting. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Who was at fault? If you think Hunter was in the right as well for getting mad at Robertson like that. I know a lot of people, I saw a lot of people in the comment section, surprisingly, thought that Hunter Lawrence was being not the best about that situation and kind of getting on him for it. Whoa, which I can see, and I do agree with, but I think the red plate, like when you have the red plate, everything is so much more of a big deal. Like, you know, you can win the championship, so if something like that happens, like, your brain automatically goes to, oh, he cross-jumped me on purpose, oh my gosh, boys, every time I'm on a somewhat decent lap, I choke. It's hard, listen, it's hard talking and riding at the same time, but anyways. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. But like I was saying, I think it's different with the red plate. Like I said, your mindset's different, like I said at the beginning of the video as well. It's just whether he wants to admit it to himself or not, I think that no matter what, the mindset's going to be different. And then in the 450 class, not much to say. I mean, we all know Tomac at Southwick, how good he is at Southwick, and he did nothing else but dominate at Southwick, going 1-1. No drama like in the 250 class. He did get bad starts, I want to say in Moto 1, but not Moto 2, I can't quite remember. But he definitely came through the pack hard. And oh my gosh, I'm stuck in my throat. Anyways, yeah, he came through the pack hard in Moto 1 and definitely put in a hard charge. And yeah, and then he came through the pack and won. And second moto, he did the same, went 1-1, and now was only 1 point behind Chase Sexton. Chase Sexton kind of had bad starts both motos, and kind of was off to like a slow start both motos as well. Like, he wasn't like the normal Sexton where he kind of comes out of the gates firing. He kind of was just off to a slow start, even got passed by a few guys, and then later on the moto, he like picked it up, and he ended up going 2-2. Which is good points preservation, but I think Tomac's on a roll right now, and I don't think there's much you can do to stop him. It's going to be pretty tough, in my opinion. I mean, he's getting starts. He's the fastest guy on the track. I mean, and he has experience. He's won this championship plenty of times before. He's happier now. There's just not much you can do against him, honestly. I think Sexton is going to have his hands full with Tomac, and it's going to be pretty tough. Oh, beating him. I was looking down at my time and I went off track. You know what? We'll do one more lap. I want to do one more lap, see if I can get a heater in for you guys real quick. Here we go. Go a little bit more quiet this lap, and then we will end the video. Go over that, hit this far inside, shift up to fourth, apex this corner down to third, get on throttle nice and early, brake hard, throttle nice and early again. Kind of missed that apex, but that's okay. Jump to the inside here, over this roller. Keep it as tight as you can here to make the track shorter. Over this roller. No! Alright, I give up, boys. If you guys want to go see a heater, go check out my stream of High Point. You guys can go look at my qualifying lap if you guys really want to see a heater. I was trying to put in a heater there, but looks like today is not my day. It is kind of late at night, and whoa, getting sketchy on the back end there. Anyways, yeah, more videos will be out this week. Be sure to leave a like and a sub if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.